Browns and Bears Sunday 1 p.m. at Cleveland Browns Stadium. 3 things to watch and picks. Mary Kay, start us off.
You know what? Joe Flacco is the man of the hour. We had national media in here today interviewing him. Everybody wants to talk about Joe Flacco, who came off the couch and is trying to save the Browns season. He's starting his 3rd game against the Bears on Sunday, and unfortunately for him, he's not going to have his regular offensive line. He will have 3 backups out there, and he's going to have to get the ball out quickly, and he's going to have to be on point against a very, very aggressive Bears defense that takes it away, that tries to strip it, and I think this is where his veteran presence will come in handy.
Ashley, what are you watching?
Yeah, I'm curious. We know this Browns defense has been sort of depleted by injuries over the last week, but I'm curious to see how they go against Justin Fields, because this season they've been kind of hit or miss going against these mobile quarterbacks. We saw Lamar in one game kind of beat them up, doing what Lamar does. Players talked about Russell Wilson being able to take off as something that hurt them in that game. We even saw Gardner Minshew get going on the ground a little bit against them. Justin Fields is the Bears' leading rusher this year, unsurprisingly. When those quarterbacks in the past have taken off on this defense, they haven't done so for a lot of yardage, but it's been in key moments. So I think the Browns defense is really going to have to be wary of not just his big arm that Jim Schwartz talked about this week, but his ability on the ground.
And I'm going to keep an eye on that secondary. Denzel Ward is questionable in this game, but most importantly, they are without their 2 starting safeties. Really, their 3 starting safeties in Grant Delpit, Juan Thornhill, Rodney McLeod, all 3 starting caliber players. So they are going to be left with 2 undrafted free agents, Ronnie Hickman, DeAnthony Bell, who's in his 2nd season, but still an undrafted guy a couple years ago, and veteran Deron Harmon. Now, he's won 3 Super Bowl rings back with the Patriots, but he is in year 11, and he's only been here since mid-November. So if there's going to be some miscommunications, if there's going to be some breakdowns, it might be because those guys just haven't played together and haven't put in a ton of time in games in this defense. We'll see how that goes. So all of that said, we're going to make our picks, and I'm going to go with the Bears in this game. This is a little bit of a vibes pick. I don't believe the Browns are going to finish this season winning 5 in a row. I think that's a big ask for any team, and at some point over this last month, the injuries, the penchant for turning the ball over, it has to catch up with them. And I feel like maybe this could be the week. So I'm going to say the Bears will win a close one, 19-17.
Yeah, Dan, I'm kind of along those same vibes as you right now. I've had a bad feeling about this game that I just can't shake. The injuries on the Browns side have a lot to do with it. They've taken a lot of hits just this past week alone compared to what they looked like last week in their win. So I have a feeling it's going to be a weird game. I didn't think I would have picked the Bears a week ago, but I'm going to go with them 21-19, and the Browns bounce back from there is my thought.
All right, Mary Kay, do you have good news for our viewers here?
Once again, not a clean sweep from the .comers. I'm straying once again, and I'm going with the Browns in this game, in large part because they have so much home cooking. They are 6-1 on the lakefront at Cleveland Browns Stadium. There's just something about that place. There's something about the relationship with the fans this year. It really gets them revved up, gets them going. I feel like Myles Garrett has the potential to have a big game. He's got this 3-game sack drought going on. I think he wants to snap that. Joe Flacco, he's much more comfortable now in this offense. And again, there are so many injuries, but I still think that they can pull together and pull this off. I'm going Browns 24-20.
Okay, there you go. And let's not forget Myles Garrett had 4.5 sacks the last time the Browns played Justin Fields back in Fields' debut in 2020, was that? I believe it was 2021. Okay, yeah, there we go. Look, teamwork on our part. All right, we'll have full coverage of the game at cleveland.com/Browns.